It really pains me to make this video, but I want to get it off my chest whether if it creates controversy or not. I'm just going to tell you how it is in my opinion, even though I know a lot of people will disagree with me. Leon Kennedy has been the Resident Evil character people have been getting tired of seeing. He's gotten multiple CG adaptations, as a matter of fact, all of them, and multiple Resident Evil games. His character is deteriorating and it's gotten to the point where people don't want to see him anymore and more importantly, retire. But ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Chris Redfield. Before we get into the video, subscribing to the channel would be very appreciated as I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Don't forget to leave a like and comment as it helps the video reach the YouTube algorithm, and with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Before people think I'm trying to create or spread Chris Redfield hate, you're wrong. He is my third favorite character in the entire series. I just have a problem with him being overused compared to other characters that Capcom should have returned, and his mistakes that he has made over the years, specifically in the 2010s decade. What inspired this video was Resident Evil Village, and I liked his presence in the game. I just had a huge problem with his decision making. It is really ruining him and pissed off quite a lot of people, and examining those flaws a little while ago, I can tend to agree on that. So, let's get into them. Ethan witnessed his wife getting shot by the guy that practically saved them from the Baker house and even trained them after the events of RE7. Chris doesn't even tell Ethan why he shot Mia and didn't tell him the plan or the situation at hand, on top of Chris taking away his daughter. If you are in Ethan's boots, you have every right to know why and what the fuck Chris is doing. Everything that Ethan experienced, from getting his fingers bitten off, his hand cut off, was honestly because Chris didn't tell him the plan, and you know what, I'm gonna roll with that. He later on proceeds to tell Ethan after you enter Heisenberg's factory, and I'm just gonna play this clip for you guys.
Bullshit! Why'd you fucking tell me right away?
Because I knew you would want to be involved. And this job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
What's funny is that a lot of people don't take into account what Chris said about the civilians part. Who are these civilians? Is it a group of people? Is it someone you are trying to overprotect? Who really knows? And yes, Ethan, we asked that same question you said as well. If Chris told Ethan what was really going down, everything would have been so much easier for Ethan's sake.
Alright, Ethan. Alright. I guess I owe you an explanation.
Gee, you didn't think you owed him an explanation when you shot Mia? I know Mother Miranda was Mia, but Ethan didn't know that at all. And put yourself in his shoes. Your wife got shot almost 10 to 20 times and the shooter didn't tell you why he did it, and he took your daughter away. This is also on Capcom for portraying Chris as the villain in the trailers before the game even released. And if you look at Chris in the other entries, he's not even like that at all. And it was so out of character for him to even do the shit that he did. It was weird for Capcom to even do that, and it made zero sense at all. What's also funny is that one of the Hound Wolf squad members told Chris that he should have told Ethan the plan. Chris not even telling Ethan about Mia being missing is really concerning, but at the same time, Ethan should have asked him that question, so I'll give Chris a pass on that one.
Too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. And we didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
This is something I like to call the streak, not the Undertaker WrestleMania streak. I'm talking about the Chris Redfield streak that has been going on since Resident Evil 5. Chris has appeared in 4 straight mainline Resident Evil games. 5, 6, 7, and now 8. And I'm not even counting the CG movies since those don't hold much weight in my opinion. Now, let's take every other RE protagonist, Leon, Jill, and Claire, well, the other main 3, and put all the mainline games up from 0 to 8 on the screen right now. And guess what? None of those characters I mentioned have appeared in back-to-back mainline titles, while Mr. Boulder Puncher over here has appeared in 4 straight. And yes, I know Resident Evil 7 wasn't much, but he got his own DLC. Now, let me say this. When you talk about the Resident Evil franchise, you talk about the games, characters, settings, zombies, horror, etc. One of the least things you talk about is the CG movies, and that question can be answered in many different ways, and it really depends on how you view them and how much an appearance from those movies compared to a mainline game. I know we will all have a different answer on that topic. If Chris is going to be one of the main players in Resident Evil 9, you can expect a lot of people imploding about him getting his 5th straight mainline RE title. Not being the main star, but, you know, appearing in it. It's not 100% confirmed it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was somehow, some way involved, since he has been the OG RE character that has been attached to the Winters family. Again, I am not trying to hate on Chris. I literally love the guy, and my favorite interpretation of him is in RE5. I'm just preaching give other characters opportunities. I have been waiting on Jill to make her illustrious return in RE9, and if Chris does appear but have a small role compared to Jill, then it won't be that big of a problem. Leon has been used as the scapegoat for the character that needs to retire / not appear anymore title. If you think I'm gatekeeping Leon, well, I kind of am, but I also made a video about his next game being his last. Remakes don't count, by the way. Check that video out if you want, even though it's pretty shit quality. His last game was RE6 in 2013, and canonical appearance was Vendetta in 2014 with Chris. Claire's was 2013 with Revelations 2, and Jill in 2009 with RE5. I'm going to be repeating myself saying this specific thing, but again, for Chris fans, I'm not trying to hate on your character. I'm just trying to shed some light to what I think and a lot of people think about his overusage in RE games and his terrible decision making, which is making his character become very flawed. Of course, every other character has their flaws, but they're making it seem very obvious with Chris, and I'm not really liking that. It honestly feels like both Chris and Leon's characters are falling apart. He's lost a lot of good people like Piers and Ethan, and almost lost Jill in RE5, and even contemplated about everything and said this.
God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
I know it was about Mother Miranda and that entire situation, but he needs time off, and I hope that happens either after the RE8 DLC or even now if the DLC isn't focused on him. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you ended up enjoying it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Resident Evil content and for my May 7th video, which will be my biggest video to date. And it will be awesome, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good night, and a good sleep. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and much love.